So, PolitiFact always loves to cover for Democrats and liberals, and they did it again this week. They said that President Biden was not, in fact, trying to shake thin air, shake hands with somebody in thin air, his imaginary friend. And they said, oh, he was just pointing at his audience. But if you review the tape, people are not stupid. They know that this president has major cognitive issues. That's why the vast majority of Americans say that he doesn't have the mental capacity necessary to be an effective leader. So why do people, PolitiFact is a powerful media organization. Why do they persist on perpetuating these types of just blatant lies and then also covering for liberals, first of all? And why do you think that's a threat to democracy, Dave Spencer? Do you think the media doing stuff like that is a threat to democracy in terms of as having truth? Do you think this is a form of misinformation? And then secondly, do you agree with PolitiFact? Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, no. First of all, I don't agree with PolitiFact. But again, this is where we're talking mountains versus molehills here. We're debating whether Joe Biden is, the media is covering for Joe Biden being a little old or not cognitively there 100% versus the media on the right covering for democracy being thrown under the bus and sticking up for Vladimir Putin and hosting conferences with Viktor Orban. So it's a whole different thing. But let me answer your question though. In Hungary, Viktor Orban in Hungary, that's where CPAC's having their conference, which every time I say it with incredulity. But I agree. I don't think Joe Biden is always there 100%. There's the Easter Bunny incident. That's where, he was going to walk into the one door of the White House and they had to turn him around and walk him into another one. There are times when he looks like a fossil. And as I said, unlike you, I'm always fair. I say it, I do it from both sides. I give the honest tack. I think I also think he's someone, again, that was elected because he wasn't Trump. He wasn't elected because he was Joe Biden. He had two previous chances to be elected because he was Joe Biden, and he didn't win a single primary, right, in 88 and 08. And that's what, again, makes it so sad, because the Democrats have been so incompetent, and they've had a chance to do so much more than they did. And they had a chance to really prove that they could be a true majority party by appealing to the center, by appealing to those Trump voters that they appealed to in 2018 so effectively. But they've been held hostage to the progressive agenda, and it's going to hurt them because the Republican Party cannot be trusted with governing. You have nobody that will even admit that the election wasn't stolen. That's how bad it is. There's no agenda. The party doesn't stand for anything. So that's what's so sad. There's an historic opportunity to take the country in a positive direction. You have one party that's incompetent and one party that is corrupt and authoritarian. And so it's a very, very dire situation. I'm a glasses half full guy, but it's very hard to be optimistic right now.